Welcome! In this short video, I'll walk you through Power BI, the reporting tool that comes with analytics for LS Central. Whether you've never opened a report before or you just want to understand what you're looking at, this is your starting point. Let's dive in. Power BI is Microsoft's business intelligence tool. Think of it as a smarter, interactive version of a dashboard, connected live to your LS Central data. You get live charts that update automatically, smart filters so you can focus on exactly what you need, and best of all, you don't write a single line of code. It's built for business users, not developers. Let's have a look at the Sales Analytics Power BI report. When you open the Sales Analytics report, the first thing you see is the navigation homepage, a clickable menu for all report pages, organized by topic. Bookings, activities, revenue, members, resources, everything is one click away. On the right side, you'll notice 3 panes. The Filters pane is where you control what data you're looking at. The Data pane lists every field and calculation available in the report, and the Visualizations pane controls the chart type or visualization. Filters are your most powerful tool. There are 3 ways to filter data in any report. First, slicers. These are the drop-down menus and date pickers you see placed on the report canvas. Just click a value and everything updates. Second, the filters pane on the right. This shows all active filters, the ones highlighted in teal like company name and reporting store here. Third, cross-filtering. Click any bar in a chart, any row in a table, and all other visuals on the page instantly update to show only that selection. Click the same element again to deselect. And the best part? Nothing you do here changes the actual data in LS Central. You can explore freely. Every number you see in a Power BI report is calculated by a formula called a measure. You can always see what a measure is calculating. Just click at it in the data pane on the right, and the formula bar at the top shows you exactly how it works. For example, net sales equals the sum of the net sales amount LCY column from the actual net sales table. That's it. Plain English logic, connected directly to your LS Central data. The key measures you'll see most often are net sales, gross sales, margin, item quantity, and cost. Each one responds automatically to whatever filters you apply. Here's the data model. This is the reason filtering one thing updates everything else. All the tables are connected. In the center is the actual net sales fact table. This contains every single sales transaction from your LS Central system. Around it are dimension tables like item, location, staff, and date. When you select a filter, say London location, Power BI follows the connection from location into the fact table, keeps only the matching rows, and recalculates every measure. The whole report updates in under a second. You never need to write a query or press refresh. So, where do all these numbers actually come from? Everything starts in your LS Central and the POS system. LS Central writes every transaction into an analytics database, a SQL Server or Azure SQL database that sits alongside Business Central. Power Query is the layer that reads from that database and prepares the data for the report. You can open it via Home, Transform Data, at your report menu. On the left, you'll see all queries, one for each table. Click any query, and the formula bar at the top shows you exactly where it connects: SQL database referencing your analytics server and analytics database parameters. On the right is the Applied Steps panel. These are the record transformations. Source connects to the database, navigation picks the right table, and the remaining steps: clean and shape the data, removing unused columns, renaming fields, and fixing data types. You shouldn't need to change any of these steps. They are pre-configured by LS Retail, but knowing they are there means you always know exactly where every number comes from. Before we wrap up, one thing that confuses almost everyone: Power BI comes in 2 versions, and they are completely separate. Power BI Desktop is the Windows application. the .pbix file. Your Power BI developer uses this to build and maintain the report. If you're just viewing reports, you will almost never need to open it. Power BI service, it's what you use. It's a powerbi.com in your browser. This is where reports are published and shared. Here you can refresh on a schedule the data automatically. Typically overnight, so every morning you get last night's data without doing anything. The critical thing to understand is that refreshing in the desktop only updates the local file. It does not update what you see in the browser. And the automatic overnight refresh that you did in the browser does not update the desktop file. They are completely independent. Here's your quick reference. 6 things you can do right now in any Power BI report. Filter by date on store using the slicers. Hover over any chart element to see the exact number. Right-click to see data behind the visual or drill into detail pages. Find any measures formula in the data view. And if the data looks wrong, first check your filters, click Clear All to reset anything. And that's it. Power BI is your window into your LS Central data. Interactive, always up to date, and no coding required. Start exploring at powerbi.com. The full written Power BI guide with all the steps and screenshots is available at LS Central Online Help, Analytics module. Thank you for watching.